From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
We were just discussing, when was the last time you wrote cursive? It's been a long time. It's wild when you sit and think about it. All right, forecast today, a cold start. Frosty this morning. It'll actually be a little warmer tomorrow as the winter storm arrives. We will flirt with freezing, but guys, it's going to be a major storm for Oklahoma. 15 plus hours of continuous precip. At times, it'll be lighter rain to heavier rain. Then it transitions to a rain-snow mix and eventually all snow. Temperatures at the surface, at the ground level, flirt with freezing, which means for a while that snow will fall. It will melt for quite a while, which will cut into the totals. In some areas that happens more than others. That also means the main roadways stay wet for a long time, eventually become slushy, then snow packed, and the roads just get worse and worse through the evening, especially tomorrow as we get past the evening rush. There's less cars on the road, less melting from that, and as we get colder, those roads get really bad tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. In the metro, 3 to locally up to 6 inches of snow on the high end, and some folks further south will get higher amounts than that. I'll have the latest snowfall totals coming up in just a minute. There's the latest of the storm. That's radar that's showing you where the snow is flying back to the west, starting to pick up near Tucson, Arizona, and that thing is going to swing out over West Texas and lift up across Oklahoma. It will rain and snow all day tomorrow. Currently, we are quiet. We've got sunshine, 31 degrees. Temps are in the 20s, the low 30s. We were in the teens earlier. Winds are very light, no major wind chill, and today light winds will be the rule. Increasing cloud cover with highs in the mid 40s, low 40s to the north, 50s to their south. Monday is looking good. There's a storm, kind of a broader look at it just to show you how potent this thing is, how large it is. My goodness, the spin with it is so very tight, and this thing's going to come across West Texas, right up over Oklahoma, and that is why we're going to see some areas that get anywhere from 4 to 8 inches of heavy, wet snow. So here's your timeline. You got things to do in the morning. Let me show you what the very latest data has for future Next Gen Live. This is what radar could look like tomorrow, coming up at about 5 a.m. Rain making its way into the southwest. We're just above freezing. Temperatures as the rain starts to fall will start to lower, and eventually this changes over from rain to snow. Notice about 7, 8 o'clock, it's approaching the Oklahoma City metro. Heavy rain, may have some thunderstorms in southern Oklahoma, but you're above freezing. The blue on the map would signify when we get the rain to the snow changeover, and that happens mid-morning in the metro. All snow now out west and in the southwest, and the rain-snow mix continues for a few hours before we transition to all snow by late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And guys, the snow is around all throughout the evening into the overnight until about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we may still have some flurries around early Wednesday. It is a soaking storm. If it were all rain, and eventually all that snow will melt into very nice totals. We're talking half of an inch to maybe an inch in the central and southern sides of the state, 1 to almost 2 inches down to the south, with nearly 4/10 of an inch in northern Oklahoma. It's good moisture. We need it. Now, here's the big kicker, the temperatures. Tonight, temperatures will be below freezing in northern Oklahoma, but that is where we'll be dry. Temperatures will flirt with freezing in the metro and in the southwest. And I think once the precip starts to fall, we may drop a degree or two. So we'll get down below 32. Initially, though, that snow will melt for a little while. Keep in mind, our entire team of trackers will be out. We'll be updating you on where the rain is, where the snow is, what the temperature's doing, and exactly what the road conditions are like so that you can get to where you're going safely. I think the morning commute tomorrow looks good in the metro, and then it deteriorates through the mid-morning and into the afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, look at the temps, mid-30s, low 30s, where we're right at 33, 32. That snow is sticking on the grassy surfaces. That snow is sticking on the rooftops, the tree limbs, and it could actually bring down some tree limbs. It'll be so very heavy. May have some power bumps into the afternoon and evening, and then the roadways start to go downhill as well. Flurries winding down tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. So how much snow? Take a look at the map. 1 to up to 2 in the north, 2 to 4 from Tologa to Sealing to Kingfisher to Guthrie to Tulsa. In the purple, widespread 3 up to 6 inches, and it's a pretty good range. There'll be bullseyes. It won't be everyone that has 4 inches in the red, and it won't be everyone that has 8 inches in the red. It's a range, but I do think some folks in far southern Oklahoma end up with some very hefty totals. Zooming in closer to the metro, Edmond to Luther to Kearney, 2 to 4, 3 to 6 from Union City to Norman to Shawnee to Prague, and those higher totals from Winnett to Purcell to Apache to Ninnekah. Then Wednesday morning, we start to warm it up as soon as the sun comes up, more melting ongoing, and then we make it into the 30s Wednesday afternoon. As far as this being a major winter storm, it is, but it's short in duration. You're not going to be snowed in your house for days on end. We warm it up above freezing for several days, and we're back to 50 on Friday. Back to you guys.